Inaki Williams continued his amazing goal scoring form once again for his club side Athletic Bilbao. He's been nominated for the September Player of the Month, and he scored his third goal in a row after coming back from international break with Ghana. Inaki has not been finding life with Ghana so pleasant, but this third goal he scored in a row was quite amazing. He took the ball on after a pass from the right wing and dribbled his way into the box, shot with his left foot into the lower right corner of the goalkeeper, and the rest, they say, history. Inaki is in form and he's enjoying life with Atletico Bilbao. Also on show was Kudus Mohammed for his club side West Ham United, who are set to face Arsenal. Kudus versus Thomas Partey in the next round of the Carabao Cup. West Ham made it through to the next round after beating Lincoln FC, and it is set that they will face Arsenal. Yes, that's the next round. Manchester United will face Newcastle, who beat Manchester City. They have not lost a game this season. Their very first loss of the season. We'll look at the performances of other Ghanaian players in the Carabao Cup. Antoine Semenyo also talking up his excitement at playing at his very first Afcon. As usual, subscribe if you have not. Click on the notification bell to get more updates. We'll start off from the camp of Inaki Williams, who is enjoying life right now in La Liga. Nominated earlier today for the Player of the Month of September, and then getting his third goal in a row. And it is amazing to see him enjoying life. Clearly, he is not a bad player, as Coach Chris Hughton was insistent on. He says he's a goal scorer, he's a number 9. Since making that statement, Inaki has gone on to score 3 consecutive goals, his third goal in a row since returning from international break, and it was one of immense beauty. It was one that was reminiscent of a player who's enjoying his stay in his league. Hopefully it does translate to the national team. They'll play a friendly in the United States in 2 weeks' time. So we'll be following Inaki closely. But he is a Player of the Month nominee for September, and hopefully he does get it. 3 goals in a row. It's not a mean feat, and he will get it, I'm sure. Kudus Mohammed got his first 90 minutes for West Ham United in the Carabao Cup. He was the brightest spark for them. Unfortunately, he was not in the score sheet. West Ham, however, managed to pull through this game here, and they progressed through versus Lincoln FC. They will face Arsenal next. Kudus Mohammed versus Thomas Partey in the next round of the Carabao Cup. That game will take place in October after the international break, which will be in mid-October. So Kudus will be playing with Partey, who hopefully will be back from injury by then. He's expected to be back in October. We're just a couple of days away from October, so he'll be back pretty soon and hopefully playing regularly, especially with Arsenal having a Declan Rice injury scare. They will need the services of Thomas Partey, who recently there have been talks about Arsenal letting him go. Well, he is not going anywhere, at least for the meantime. We also hope that he does press on and make an impact for the Gunners to make him worthy of a lengthier stay with them. Tariq Lamptey unfortunately went back to where it all began for him with Chelsea, and it was not as he would have wanted. Chelsea got their first win and first goal of September. Picking out a September goal of the month would have been quite tough for them. It is still quite tough for the Blues unless they score a mammoth amount of goals on the 30th of September. But the Blues go back to winning ways, progress to the next round of the Carabao Cup after Jackson got the only goal that saw them beat Brighton at home at Stamford Bridge. It was great to see the Blues getting back to winning ways. A torrid time for Mauricio Pochettino. This will give him some reprieve in considering the amount of pressure he must be under. The injuries have not been grateful to him, as most of his key players have found themselves on the medical bench, and it's been quite a torrid time for him since he took over from Chelsea. So we wish him all the very best. Unfortunately for Tariq Lamptey, that his side could not win this one. He played 90 minutes as well of this encounter. Thomas Partey was not present for Arsenal as they beat Brentford 1-0 to progress to face West Ham as well. The 2025 African Cup of Nations hosts as well have been determined, and it is going to be Morocco in 2025. 2027, 3 countries will host it: Kenya, Tanzania, and Uganda. It will be an amazing tournament. Traveling within those 3 countries will be an amazing experience, and hopefully more fans will be able to access the games. Will it be an expanded? Well, 24 teams will be participating in that one, so it will be an interesting tournament for the African continent in that one there. So the African Cup of Nations hosts for the next 2 editions after Ivory Coast have been settled on. The next 2 hosts will be determined also in a couple of years' time, so we'll be carefully monitoring the situation on that front. Antoine Semenyo has talked up his role in getting Ghana to the African Cup of Nations. He also talked about his excitement in being at the tournament itself. Let's have a listen to the Ghanaian talk up those things in an interview ahead of his side's game in the Carabao Cup.
Antoine, you just want to talk to you about Ghana. You came off the bench to set up the winning goal, which is going to take them to the Africa Cup of Nations. How are you feeling about that?
Yeah, no, that was a good game. It was a tough game. The pitch wasn't too good, and opposition they surprised us. They were really good. So yeah, caught us by surprise, and yeah, I'm happy to say I came on and provided an assist for the winner. So I can't complain.
And looking forward to the finals after Christmas.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough, but you know, I'm ready to embrace that challenge.
And how's that all gone down with your family? And I know that you've had a lot of social media interest as well.
Yeah, I mean, for my family, it's big. My dad played in Ghana years ago, and yeah, it's just nice to represent all the family and all my friends as well. So yeah, it's an honour, really.
So you heard Antoine there, quite excited by that, and he will be looking forward to that closely. Unfortunately for him, he played just 45 minutes. He played just 45 minutes for Bournemouth in the Carabao Cup. Antoine has been struggling for playing time since returning from the international break, probably easing him in a bit here. But it was great to get a run out there for him. Also talking about nurturing the next talent, Baby Jetta Samoajan is in the United States, and he is doing an amazing job nurturing the next talent, inspiring the next generation. I spent precious time with kids of Tampa Bay Rowdies in Tampa, Florida, coaching clinic, autograph session, and interactions at Doc Theo there, and interactive. Baby Jet's sharing his wealth of knowledge and expertise with the kids across the world, this time in the United States. We wish him all the very best. He is enjoying retirement. So that has been it for today. Kudus versus Partey in the Carabao Cup 4th round. Asamoah sharing his wealth of knowledge and signing autograph for kids in the United States, Tampa, Florida, the location. Antoine Semenyo expectant, happy to be in the Afcon conversation after Christmas. He's looking forward to that competition in particular. We wish him all the very best. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great one.